I need to.
Good evening, Twitch. I'm Sil Coffee, and with me tonight I have Dudettes, and we're here to give you the best of 5 grand finals between 30K Violet versus the Caffeinated Knights Warriors. How's it going, Dudettes?
It's going great. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to everybody as we sort of wind up the season of NGS. I think this is the official end of the season this weekend. So there's one game today and one game tomorrow, and then we enjoy our summer break.
Exactly, with all the off-season leagues that are going on right now. It's already started. Very excited about this. This is going to be an interesting matchup. You had some inside info about these teams. You want to talk a little bit about it before we get into our maps?
Oh, yes. This is actually so fun because I didn't realize we were casting this matchup. This is a great matchup between Caffeinated Knights, who I've known as being very tenacious, very kind of hard getters, want to be challenged. They've been constantly asking the Wild Heart Omegas team that I manage if they, to scrim, to just push themselves to the limit. And then we have 30K, which we know is such a phenomenal team, the 30K Violets. They just won the HRCS Champions of Champions a couple of weekends ago. They've been in almost every, down to the wire matchup of HRCS. And I know they just slightly missed out on being in Storm Division because of an unlucky draw in one of the qualifiers. So they are, a force to be reckoned with, so.
I see. Well, they are ready and chomping at the bit because we will not have time to discuss these map bans. They have a lobby up and they're like, let's go. All right, let's go over to that draft screen right now.
Cool.
I typed in it almost ready. They're like, forget you casters. That's okay. We'll give them the love anyways. And there's that first band coming out, Lunara, so no Majestic one. Actually, very valuable on this map for the Wisp. And they're just slamming those bands. No Lucio either. No quick rotations.
They got places to go, people to see.
Yeah, exactly. Here's an interesting tidbit. We were looking up the history of these two teams, and 30K is the top dominating team with the most points in this division. But in round 9, Caffeinated Knights did take a game off of them. So they did win that match, and so here's the rematch in the grand finals, and they don't want to see any Felstad in this game. I can understand that.
They are the first and the second place team, so this kind of comes as no surprise at all that we see them both here. We do have more dominations coming on the side of 30K. They just are such a well-oiled machine. They're so much fun to watch. They're great people on that side, great organization. And then what's so fun about the Caffeinated Knights is that this is their first time playing in this division. And look at them. They're the second seed with a chance, potentially winning the whole thing too, because they've beaten 30K before in the past. I think they did beat them, but looking a little bit different this time around. We have Nagram playing as their tank, when before they had Albatross, or not Albatross. They had Panda playing from what we were doing our research on it. So it's a different look for 30K than what Caffeinated Knights is used to. So we'll see how they adjust.
And there's that pickup on Hogger and Sylvanas. I've seen in the match histories both Hoggers from both team actually. So very powerful heroes for this map, especially the Sylvanas.
And I'm no Epic player. I've played with him. He came in clutch when I needed a player for a charity tournament, and he's pretty freaking good on that Hogger. So is Albatrox. He's definitely to be feared and respected. But we do see Arc coming out on a Blaze. I do think that's probably one of his main that he likes to play with a lot. Love Dart healing us up with the Anduin. Potential Anduin Light Bomb into a Blaze charge. We'll see.
Or it could be the offlaner. I'm not sure.
Hey, Cranky Hero, this is the top division other than Storm. Storm, you do need to qualify to get in, so it's a little bit more fierce. This one, it's the highest ranking players and highest ranking division. Thank you, Whisper. Whisper's our analytical guy. He'll tell us everything we need to know.
Awesome. Thank you, Whisper.
We see the global band. Oh, Nubarak is such a great band here. And I think I know this is his target band because Nagram's really good at stitches. He could be Hook Daddy. That's all I'm going to say.
Nagram the Hook Daddy. You heard it here. on the NGS channel.
Exactly. Hook Betty.
All right. Blue team taking longer to pick this time, letting it wait out. They're not sure how they're going to counter draft that. There it is, the Johanna and Rhaegar duo team, the most contested picks this last season. Not so much since they received those nerfs, but still highly valuable characters.
And we have to, give a little shout out to our very own Zadie, GGS pal. She's healing on the Rhaegar. She's done a phenomenal job on this Rhaegar throughout the season, and even including in the HRCS tournament. So excited to see her, on the puppy.
Yep. There's the Diablo and Ming being picked up. Very squishy DPS backline, but this is a poke comp we're seeing from them. They get to shoot from afar. As you say, pizza is coming out from that Li Ming.
Oh, yes. I am starting to call it pizzas. You know why? Because I really think she could have a really cool, like, pizza delivery skin. If
You heard it, Blizzard.
Just let it happen.
All right, and there's Limo picking up the Tracer, which could be very annoying for the squishies in the back line. See if there's any swaps that are going to happen. Nope, they know what they want. Let's go. Game 1, best of 5, 30k versus the Caffeinated Knights. Do you have a draft that you like better, Dudettes?
Here's the thing. I know what 30k could do in this draft, so it's
All right.
I'm a little bit like, I know this Tracer. I know what it can do. It can be such a harassing Tracer. So, yeah. That's
All right.
all I have to say. It might be my little bit of insider knowledge, having watched these teams or at least that one team a lot.
And when I did my research on the teams, Tracer was a common ban against this team. All right. We've got Epic Player on the Hogger, Nagram on the Johanna, Albertox on the Sylvanas, Limo riding that very fancy bike, playing Tracer, and Zadie on that Rhaegar. You want to go ahead and call out Red Team?
So the coffee drinkers, Caffeinated Knights, we have Love Dart on that Anduin, Felipe on the Junkrat, Great Color on the Li Ming, Asmanthus on the Diablo.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, Asmanthus. Sorry, I was also trying to post in other Discords for people to come watch, because we do have a GGS link here. We got you, me, and Zadie. So
let's go. All right. Initial scuffle here, just tradition. Setting up Junkrat traps there to get vision, catch anyone on that rotation. Pizza's being thrown out to clear the wave. Hogger spin. Ooh, big jet propulsion from Arc right there on that Blaze.
Very clear by the side of 30k, but we did have the Junkrat already moving bottom to start that clear, so maybe trying to make up for that quickness that they had middle. Felipe went down bottom. Very useful to have a Junkrat on this map because of all these traps, because of so much vision. They did ban the Lunara, so this is kind of your second bet.
Take a look down here. We did have an attempt of getting up top on the Hogger, but it's Hogger. He spins to win and he left.
Yeah, he's a tough one to catch. He does his Tasmanian devil spin out of there.
Yep.
The Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of
all right.
Very interesting. Both camps.
Yeah, being taken.
Yeah, they're both kind of starting up the Giants camp. We see the tanks kind of wanting to give vision to their team, so that also gives you sort of like accountability of where is the other team at. And that's what Nagram's doing.
Yeah, very aggressive. I'm going to go poke over there and maybe distract you. But they virtually get the camps at the same time.
and lay waste to this forsaken king.
And we see 30k also capping off that bot top bruiser camp.
They did.
Getting a huge advantage top for this push, and we see a lot of their members congregating up there.
Yeah, maybe looking to get an early XP lead with that huge camp. All right. 2v3 up here on top, and then we have the rest of the team coming up here. We've got 4v3 looking for a pick out onto Sylvanas there. Not quite enough damage there. It does E away.
It's so tough because Sylvanas is standing so perfectly within that spell armor shield of the camp, and I think that's really what saved her there in that moment. Nice try by Caffeinated Knights, but Gotta clear that camp. Gotta take that advantage away if you want to engage so hard like that.
All right.
Oh, trying to grab the Nagram on the rotation. Being very aggressive.
Speaking of Nagram coming in with a flank onto Felipe, and
Oh!
Junkrat is able to boop himself away. I thought that was so close to being first blood.
I thought he was going to end up short and hit the wall, but he just cleared it. He airmailed himself, right, Sil?
Yep, airmail delivery. All right, let's take a look. Mid, there's lots of rotations. These are the things I love about watching these higher elo games, is just how quick these rotations happen, and often. All right.
The bullying and the total control of the Dorito that we call like the Bermuda Triangle of death here. Both tanks kind of trying to fight off who gets
There's the
control of
engage
it.
upon Johanna Unstoppable. It's the airmail out onto Sylvanas, and Sylvanas does go down.
What a beautiful airmail right into his trap. Oh my goodness.
First
Great
blood
job
goes
by
over
Felipe.
to Caffeinated Knights.
You
All
see
right.
the minions here.
Yeah.
Both teams at 7s. Oh, we haven't looked at the talents yet. I don't know if you've clicked them up for everybody to check it out.
I did at level 1, but let's take a look. We now level 7 out. Lima looking in to get a lot of damage onto Gray over there, but Gray just playing it safe by the tower is getting healed up by Anduin. Alright, they're looking to put a lot of damage onto that Diablo, but they back away.
And it's bring around the Rosie of, you know, capping the altars back and forth. I really don't think anyone's looking to actually get the dragon maybe until post 10. It feels like that's sort of their focus, is to get the XP.
There is the engage upon Rhaegar, and Rhaegar does go down, and this is a Calamity Ming, so we're going to see a lot of aggressive eating into the enemy team, especially into a squishy member like Tracer.
That was actually such a good, clean charge by the Diablo with the flip that put her in so much danger, her meaning Zadie. But it's a he, it's a Rhaegar too that she's on. And just that burst damage from Li Ming was just not enough to get out of there.
We do see an attempted pick coming out onto the Hogger, and they do secure that kill. What are they going to do with this advantage? Tracer here in the back trying to harass the rotation through from top to mid.
And that's not a bad strategy for them to just like want to stagger the deaths more. It's XP. It's getting them closer and closer to 10. They're on their way to get it first. So,
ooh, that jet propulsion, if it was just one more second late, might have connected on the blink, but not quite. What a good delay by 30K.
I'm glad you were watching that, because I was watching down here this little
Oh, there is the
wow.
Unstoppable coming out. What a great Unstoppable by Zadie, saving her teammate Albatox. Big Condemn coming out, looking for a pick out onto Anduin, does secure the kill.
Anduin just slow to sort of back up, trying to make sure his homies got out safer first. Hey, Ellie, thanks for stopping by.
All right. Lima looking to start this camp, or maybe just poking out so that they can't rotate through there. And there's the value of having a Sylvanas on your team. Black arrows do go out, but they do not continue with that push. Instead, we see a rotation
and
to
that
mid.
Harassment by Leo just in the middle lane. You just can't get away from it. Li Ming goes down. And
All
again,
right.
we're still playing this ring around the rosy of who's got what tower where. We do have our 10s online for both sides. So seeing some really fun engages potentially coming out. We have some light bombs, some fire breathing,
and
shield, silence arrow, lots of good stuff.
Here's the thing. 30K knows that they're taking that camp, and they are going to be able to deny this rotation. And Dragon Knight does go over to 30K.
And this is the first Dragon Knight of the game at level 11 and 7 minutes in.
Yeah, really well-timed and patience coming out from the side of 30K. All right. The great thing is that they have a Sylvanas on their team. They can be pushing while their Dragon Knight is creating, you know, space for them to do that.
Dragon Knight staying up top while Sylvanas and the rest of the homies are pushing down bottom. They take down the wall, which is probably enough to really open things up for them here.
There's the engage upon Limu, but able to blink away. There's the light bomb. Does not connect.
I think that was a blessed shield out on the Diablo. That's why he couldn't move and take advantage of that light bomb on him. So great counter ult by Nagram there to stop any engage by the side of Caffeinated Knights.
All right, and I can see from the mini map, Hogger already spinning away over here on their big camp, secures it. I don't think Caffeinated Knights has gotten their big camp once this game. They do have 13s online already.
Yeah, I think you're right. They haven't been able to really secure that bruiser camp. They don't have the best, I think,
and
camp
we do see this dive coming back.
Ooh!
Nagram really in deep, catches Love Dart there. What a rotation from the Hogger while they have Blaze up top dealing with that siege camp. They are just going to go ahead and take this bot structure, getting them closer to that win condition.
Great use of that Hortapult that completely split any help that could have gone to assist that love dart, right?
Mm-hmm. The Anduin player.
And then, like you said, great heads up play too. Oh, we see Blessed Shield comes out underneath the
Yeah,
tower.
and there's the breath out from Diablo.
They do secure a kill off of it. And also,
meanwhile, down
charge
bot.
Diablo,
Look what they have down here. Let's go.
wow, the momentum is so going their way. They're just rolling over all of these camps, just applying so much pressure. I think it kind of comes down to a lack of wave clear, really, on the side of Caffeinated Knights. I don't think Li Ming is the best, especially Calamity one. I don't know how well Junkrat really is either. So you see the incredible pressure that you can get from a Sylvanas comp here.
You see the single defense Love Dart and Great Color down here looking to try to get Albatox off of this bot tower. There is the charge with the light bomb, does connect, but there's the blink out. But is rooted by the Anduin and does go down from Li Ming.
Oh, what a great read by Felipe to put that trap right where he knew the Tracer was going to come back.
Really well done.
I don't think they expected the Diablo to rotate from behind that way, so they didn't react as quickly to get out of that sticky situation. But they do have channeled both towers here, and they might get it. Nope.
Yeah, Diablo interrupting, waiting for his team to rotate there. Meanwhile, our offlaners are up top battling. All right.
Great.
And a lot of trouble
on the
there.
wrong side of the fight.
And an attempted peel with that. There's the Hortapult in going in the back over there, looking for more kills over here.
Following us, Manthus up to the top. Zadie really has his number.
Yeah,
Nagram
though.
for the epic player.
Big light bomb coming out. There is the breath. Will they secure the kill? Not quite.
Oh,
Felipe looking so low. All right.
Oh my goodness, Limo dancing all over that back line. But you know what? Meanwhile,
bot, we've got the dragon pushing with the black arrows from Albatox there. They've only sent Junkrat and Li Ming over here. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is looking to rotate. Will they get this win condition at this point? I think they can. Look at how quickly bot.
It's gonna happen. And that's kind of all you really need here. They know that they're so good at applying pressure, getting these bottom lane camps. So that's definitely gonna be, thorn on the side of Caffeinated Knights to have to deal with now.
They do have 16s. I think they're looking for a fight.
What
Johanna's still in there. There's the pick out. Did they kill him?
See light bomb come out,
goodness.
but also
what a
shield.
blink by Limu. There's the bunker. Does go out. It is not enough to save Blaze's life, though. Team way split there.
Oh my goodness. There was definitely two things going on. I was watching this Johanna counter engage up top on the light bomb, and you had the Blaze kill bottom.
Exactly. They did such a good job of separating out, to get that one pick in favor of 30K.
Oh goodness. What a fun match. It's spicy, it's sweaty, it's everything.
When I think of Li Ming and I think of Junkrat, I don't think of it as a front-to-back comp at all. So what a great call by Nagram there. There's the Unstoppable is popped by Johanna, so it doesn't get airmailed over there. Really great awareness.
And you just kind of see 30K living on the map side of Caffeinated Knights. They
Yeah.
stole that siege camp right from underneath them. I wouldn't be surprised if they're maybe looking at this bruiser camp as well.
Yeah.
Just, they want to paint the map blue.
And here's the value
If they
of
could, they'd
Rhaegar.
paint it purple. I think if they could, they would paint it purple, but
Yeah. Lulz. All right, Zadie and Epic taping both those camps almost at the same time. Looking for engage over here. Do pick the Li Ming. Philippe goes down next. They're looking for another pick out onto Love Dart. Does pop the bomb, but doesn't connect.
And you see the value of a Hortipole. He was able to dive in, get behind where Love Dart was escaping, kick him back, kind of do his own little short mail delivery to his own team. It's not an air mail. It's like, snail mail, I guess.
Exactly. It's almost like the space goat whack, right?
Oh,
It does
yes,
stun.
exactly.
It does stun if you get it against a wall. All
Space
right.
goat, meaning our lovely Urel.
That's right. Thank you for translating for me. We've been doing a
Exactly.
lot of casting together.
We have our own little things, just in case people have to catch up onto it.
All right. Yeah, well, using that breath to try to help clear the immense pressure that's building up here in bot lane. They do have that dragon online. Will they march it mid or will they just go bot?
Well, looks like he's gonna go
They're
ahead
just-
and go towards it. Like, there's no reason not to. It's a very
They've got
very
level
healthy-
20s. Yeah.
Team's core is in peril.
Big kick. Dragon just, yeah, they're going to try to end here. They do have 20s. There's a Riptar coming out. Looking for a pick back over there. Stunned to oblivion. Is pulled out by Anduin. There's the bunker being dropped. Wow. This is crazy. Big light bomb coming out. Does
Dropping.
connect to two members. But the core is going down rapidly. 15, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. GG's.
Honestly, how tenacious is that of Caffeinated Knights trying to fight to the very end, but it just wasn't enough. 30K doing such a great job at just showing such dominance here by basically painting the entire map blue. Cranky Hero says purple is a color of bans in this game, so if it would paint it purple, wouldn't it mean no camps? Cranky, that's purple is the color of 30K's logo, and that's their thing.
Yeah.
It's called the 30K Violets. That's what I meant. It was just playing fun with that.
Let's go ahead and take a peep at these talents, dudettes.
Oh yeah.
I don't really see anything out of the norm for the heroes that I do know about. I'm unsure about Tracer. I do not play Tracer. But everything looks pretty standard, especially for Johanna.
You do play Blaze. Have you ever picked this Neural Stim Pack? I've never seen that picked.
Oh, yes.
Actually. Okay.
Oh, yes.
That is something.
Usually I take the other one
For the faster attack speed, right?
for the faster attack speed, but this is ridiculous. This is cooldowns. So if
Yeah.
you're looking for big engages and team fights, this is a great one to take.
Interesting. Okay. I've never thought about using it, but maybe something worth experimenting with.
Definitely worth it. I enjoy playing that. I know a lot of people always take the unstoppable, but I like this one when I'm tanking and the orange one when I'm off laning with Blaze.
And one of my favorite things I'm seeing here too on the Sylvanas build is that she went Overwhelming Affliction, which is a percentage damage on heroes that are slowed, which you have some slowing opportunity with Johanna Subdued. You have the Rhaegar Totem, so you have the homies sort of helping you out to kind of expand on that damage. So very cool kind of team cohesiveness and working together. Actually, both teams worked really well together.
Yeah, really
It
well
was
together. And
lot
Sylvanas
of
had
fun
the
to
Will of the
watch.
Forsaken becoming unstoppable, and she took the Blink at 20. So very difficult mobile team to play into based off of the talents picked there. Plus, Zadie was so on par with her unstoppables on that Rhaegar. So great cleanses coming out there from the Rhaegar.
So we're sort of waiting for the lobby for the next one. Do we want to talk about the map bans since we didn't get a chance to go over those?
Sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at our maps. All right. So We have Volskaya, Sky Temple. Those are two separate maps. It made it sound like one map when I said it like that. Are banned out. And then Towers of Doom and Tomb of the Spider Queen, which makes me sad because I love watching Tomb games, but I can understand teams not wanting to go there because it can be such a tight
Yeah.
tight
Well,
race.
Well, I've seen 30K Violet's many bans for over many weekends, and those actually are pretty standard for what they've been banning, the Voltskaya and the Sky Temple. I think they're just, Sky Temple is just one of those annoying maps that it's so big and you have so much to deal with, so I get that. But I think they would still do really well on it. And then we see Caffeinated Knights banning that Tomb of the Spider Queen, which it looks like it was something they banned a lot throughout the NGS season. And Towers of Doom, it's the comeback map, right? So you don't want to let anything happen.
All right.
All right.
That
So
they
shall
are
we finally
so ready for this. Just seeing the let's go. You can type that we're ready. Caster's ready. They're ready to go. I think because they have some East Coast, it'll be quite late for a best of 5 series.
Well, they also are wanting to make sure that it is on either a central server, not the west server, which happens once in a while, not very often. The map is Battlefield of Eternity. That's where we are headed. This is going to be a fun fightsy map. I'm actually kind of excited to see it. And how at this higher elo, how they really treat the middle of the map so much differently than what we see in some of our other casts that we've done, which are more of the alphabet divisions. So we'll see how they play that out, and can kind of pick up on what are their focuses. Are they trying to do race? Are they just trying to team fight? Like what's their strategy based on what they're picking? So much fun to watch these teams at this high elo play this. So
who wants to bet we're gonna see a Hanzo?
Maybe a Hanzo, perhaps. I mean, if Panda was here, I would say for sure we're seeing a Hanzo. Panda, who plays on the side of 30K, he's a really good Hanzo.
All right. Let's
But
go. Game 2.
You know what they do have up their sleeve? Because again, this is just because I've watched them more. This is why I know these things. Albatox has a really, really great Grey Daddy.
Grey Daddy.
So,
To translate for Twitch, that's Dudette's version of Greymane.
yes, it's when you have a exceptional Greymane player who just annihilates the lobby. They become Grey Daddy.
Getting deja vu with the Vans right here. No Lunar, no Lucio. Someone must be God tier Lucio over there. Love Dart, is that you?
Yes, Love Dart. It must be. It must be.
All right, taking a little bit more time with letting this go down. Oh, they have Zadie has hat for this, and she says no Blaze.
Oh, I wonder if that was intentional. But yes, no Blaze. We saw Ark doing his thing, and they said no, thank you. Stop charging into me. Today I said something funny. I was like, wow, that was actually kind of clever. We saw, a Maiev ban, fancy. We see the tenacity of some players on a Blaze that just charge forward. You and I know someone who plays a little bit more like that. And I was like, oh my God, this person's charging forward like it's Black Friday sales day. Charging through the crowd.
Yep. Blaze can really enable an aggressive team. There's the first pick, Junkrat. All right, we see you, Felipe. And Anduin picked up once again.
Doing a take 2 a little bit of what we saw in Dragonshire.
Yep. Are we going to have deja vu again? Or will things change up a bit with the bands?
Are we going to see...
Ooh? Ooh? Tracer and Tyrael are a match made in heaven. We've seen it. We've seen it many times.
It's not fun to play into, is all I could say. We saw it
Without
in the Calamity Cup that we were casting a couple weeks ago, and they do the same thing. It's quite vicious.
All right. I think that is a very wise ban. They had so much value from the Sylvanas. So I'm curious to see if what they will pick up for race, or if they're just going to go all in team fight comp.
They might do that. And again, if he feels comfortable enough going Greymane into the Anduins and whatever else we're going to see coming out of the side of Caffeinated Knights, it wouldn't surprise me if we see that. Obviously, we have kind of like the more traditional picks still up. Vala, Raynor, Hanzo's still up. But they banned Grey Daddy. Why do you do this to me, Zadie?
I'm pretty sure they have a Greymane player also on the side of Caffeinated Knights when I was doing a little bit of peeking at their profiles.
Well, both teams kind of right now are not showing enough of like who's their their main race person. Tracer does have some good damage, but it's just not on the par of like what we would see on a Vala or a Greymane or a Raynor. So kind of understand it.
All right, Johanna, and speaking of race, there's the Raynor being picked up by Grey Color.
So there you have their race kind of shown, and the Johanna pickup to help with some of the blinds, some of the peels. She's great at sustaining. Not the best at engaging, though, because she does have very limited kind of CC abilities. So we shall see.
All right, Zadie picking up the Malfurion, and there's the Hanzo. What did I say? I feel like I should get a cookie for that prediction.
And this is sort of the type of healer, both healers you see on this map is the more aggressive team fight, lockdown, help my team get a kill kind of healers played on Battlefield of Eternity. So Malfurion fits right in with everything, every one of those things. And then Anduin as well has his own 2 CCs that he can throw out there, the roots and the light bomb.
Plus his cleanses. Ooh, Dahaka. I am expecting spicy flanks from Dahaka. And we've seen that played on this map in particular. I have a very vivid image of that Calamity Cup game where Dahaka just came in and just completely changed the dynamic of the team fight.
And that's all on the players' awareness and the team's communication to them about, A, do you have your Z up? Can you burrow in if we start this engage? And just being able to see what's going on in the other lane while you're sort of fulfilling your responsibilities, top of soaking and grabbing that XP. So, yeah, very cool. Kind of going to be a spicy one.
It will be.
Wait, we've got spicy emojis here. You're looking for some cool spicy emojis? Go drop Coffee with Sil a follow or a sub, and then you'll get yourself some spicy peppers.
All right, we've got Epic once again on that Hogger, Nagram on the Tyrael, Zadie on the Malfurion, Albatox on that Hanzo, and Limu playing the Tracer again. All right.
And on the red side, we have Caffeinated Knights, where we have the Dahaka being played by Arc. Felipe's on that Junkrat again. Love Dart also on his Anduin again. Osmanthus picking up the Johanna, and Raynor being played by Grey Color. And Slexia saying, "Let's go, my little violets." And I hear you saying it with your little accent, Slexia. They're doing great.
All right, I did go ahead and pop up the talents, and I'm not seeing anything really out of noise, except there's a huge pick out onto the Malfurion, secured by Arc on that Dahaka, getting a great tongue.
Great tongue and dragging it right onto that trap that Felipe put. What great communication by the team and Felipe putting these traps in the most perfect spots to be taken advantage of like that. Really, really clean.
All right, meanwhile, we have some secret stuff going on up here in top lane. I guess nothing's happening yet, but I expect something's going to happen as Limu is chilling in this bush up here. If they don't see the Tracer down here, I'd be yelling, push, 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 push.
And go ahead. They sort of figured out that they have Tracers missing, so it gives them the numbers down here for Caffeinated Knights to try to take this. Plus, they do have that Junkrat boop to get people off of the point.
Big pull coming out from Osmanthus, looking to get a little bit more damage on them. They do have, you know, the spears from the Knoll camp there. All right. Once again, both teams getting their camps almost identical. So top lane was secured by the Tracer and the Hogger.
And just pushing this in, because again, they're sort of short a player here. Nagram's gonna have to back because of that hard engage and
also
getting some good value.
Yeah, this camp is inspired by the Rainer there.
Oh, it's I
Yep.
see it. They're drip. They have drip. They've got the blue drip.
Yep.
And we see Epic and Arc fighting it out up top. Gray's actually rotating up the Rainer to kind of give a hand. And let's see if they actually pull it off.
So close.
Oh no! Epic makes it out alive
by the,
by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
That's exactly.
And see both teams moving over to their bruisers. Oh, at least I thought both teams.
That cheeky Q check into that bush does catch Limu there. They know. Gray knows what's up. Moving in to take their camp. Meanwhile, Johanna looking to confirm the whereabouts of blue team there.
I love it.
But actually, are they gonna go ahead and move in for a spicy invade here?
They did take a little bit longer to get this. Maybe strategically so that they have the pressure later on. But
oh no, the camp was not inspired.
Oh no, Rainer, come back. Give us some words of encouragement.
All right.
Seeing some great burn on the side of 30K.
Yeah, like the Hanzo just able to burn through that. Let's check on his scatter shot.
Yeah, his W build, which people keep forgetting that is really the best build for this map, for this objective. You have so many good walls to sort of bounce your arrows off of.
Who will win? Who will win? It's so close right now, except I think 30K is a little bit farther ahead.
Ooh, so close. So close. And, they kind of got that with only 3 players burning that second half of that Immortal. We had the Hogger up top clearing a camp, so that just shows you that the power of the Hanzo, right?
Yep. I feel like every single high elo competitive match that we've ever watched, there's a Hanzo in the comp. All right, looking to get a lot of value off of this top objective. They do have a Rainer. The minions are inspired. Good root coming out. There's a blink. They're looking to engage behind.
Yeah, you see 30K pushing behind the Immortal, maybe giving themselves some more breathing room, or maybe because they're just bloodthirsty. It could be both.
Yep. All right, Nagram really going in there. Is rooted by the Anduin.
But that's okay. It's the tank. Let the tank absorb all of those things for you, because you definitely don't want that poor little Tracer getting all that stuff blown at her.
All right. Will we see a scuffle over this, or will they give it? They're waiting to see where Hogger is, because they are 5 up here top.
Oh, they are calling in for Dahaka. Reinforcements are coming in.
Oh, and there's the flank.
Oh, what a cleanse!
Is whacked by the Epic player on that Hogger. What a scuffle.
It looked like a cleanse by Zadie on that to stop that, I guess. What is it considered? Is it considered a stun? The lick? Whatever it was, it cleansed.
Yeah.
It's definitely a stun because it removes stuns. So, what a quick reaction. Ooh, you go, girl.
Airmail coming out. All right, looks like they know they've got all the value they could up here top, and they're making a rotation bot. Just hearing that sheep that Anduin is riding is cracking me up. All right. I think 30K is very savvy to what's going on with their rotation and is taking advantage by getting a lot of siege damage up here in top. I don't think that this is going to be enough to get them off of this. And boy, they got a lot of value out of that.
It's a lot of value to sort of counter what we see Caffeinated Knights trying to do bottom, kind of trying to duplicate that success, but it's just not the same. The tower's still a lot more healthy. The camps still marching up, and I think Epic Player's going to be easily able to clear it with his Hogger. Arclight misses the tongue, but Albatrox did have to use his D. Kind of panicked a little bit, jumped in the air, and was like, nah, I'm okay.
All right, big 3-man condemn coming out from Johanna. Does instantly mount to get away, to take a lot of damage.
Interesting.
I mean, the
Interesting
value,
choice.
That's the value of that talent, is you can disengage or chase, right?
Exactly.
All right.
And while they're fighting up there, Albatrox is easily burning out this Immortal, getting us to the halftime.
Tongue goes out, but doesn't connect.
And we see 10s online for both sides. Let's see them come out during this fight, I assume.
All right, there's the root and the lick out onto the Tyrael. Big whack out from the Hogger is spinning over there to get into the back line, trying to separate out the Anduin. Oh my gosh, all the ults. There's the Anduin ulti. Oh, that's so much value. There's the Riptire coming out. Does it connect? And it does kill the Tracer. Wow.
But Anduin Love Dart was holding that ult for the longest time. I was wondering what he was going to do, and there you have it. He goes Salvation, and it totally saves his team to keep going in this fight.
All right, I think I saw a Blessed Shield does go out. See if they'll get the pick out onto Nagram. He's so low, but so is Felipe. Epic Player looking to go ahead and Hoarder Pult in, but there's the pull from the Anduin. Arc in the back over there. Slep does use Stasis to get out, and they do secure this. What a fight.
Oh, it must have been something else, because I did look up. Her timer was only at 30. When I feel like I miss it, I look up and I'm like, oh, okay, yes, it did. It was a Blessed Shield. Sometimes it happens so fast.
It does. Sometimes you can hear it with the sound, because it makes a very distinct sound.
Very true.
All right, let's see how much.
What a fun fight, though, we had.
So back and forth, really shows the patience on the side of Caffeinated Knight in that fight. All right, looks like they'll just get a tower here, I think.
And pretty good decision to back off. We do have Arc and Epic Player fighting it out up top, and we see Arc's homies coming up, maybe to give him a little bit of support, maybe to steal that camp up top and apply more pressure in this top lane so that they can get more pressure all around in both lanes.
All right, yeah, both teams taking the top and bot camps at the same time. I just want to take a look at these ultis, really. We do have Sanctification coming out for the Tyrael and the Dragon's Arrow.
Mm-hmm. When we saw them used very well together, at least the Dragon's Arrow came in clutch with a huge stun and tried to use that Sanctification to avoid, I think, being stunned for the Immortal.
Yeah. All right. Just a little bit of a scuffle going on as they're clearing up camps. There's
Sanctification comes out again.
Yeah, there's
I think it's because he's in so much trouble.
Yeah, big NA arrow does come out. Stuns great, and Love in the back line.
Oh no.
And I think Limo gets away from this. Not quite enough damage to finish off the kill onto the Tracer.
Oh my goodness, you see exactly what you were talking about. So as Mantha's trying to use that insta-mount to chase down the Tracer, but it looks like she has a little bit of slowing put on them so that they can't. Yeah, the sticky bomb is slowing by 70%. It's huge. She's like, no, you can catch me as a baby.
All right, they just have such incredibly quick camp clear.
And we see the fighting in the jungle. Let's go.
This is
I call it the jungle because it's like, you know, League of Legends, best game ever.
We don't talk about that game. All right, both teams looking to go ahead and get a start on that race, and 30K just burning their Immortal, but not too far behind.
Yeah, we do have completed Scattering Arrow stacks for Abatox on that Hanzo, so just shreds.
Exactly. Now both offlaners are done with their clearing duties in their lanes. We'll be moving in to look for some kind of engage or defense. We'll see.
This is a very even fight. They're both at 13.
Yep.
It's a question of maybe who uses the Immortal to their advantage. They both kind of have great poking characters, though.
All right, there's a big boop out. There's the Anduin ultis. Big stun
Oh.
out onto Anduin, followed up by the sleep. It doesn't quite connect. There's the invulnerable out coming from the Tyrael. Big damage. Does end up killing the Anduin. Looks like they're looking for disengage. Oh, Limu in the back looking for the kill and does secure the kill onto the Junkrat. Big zoning coming out from Epic player there.
I'm loving this combo because what you're really seeing Nagram do is use Sanctification to fight under the Immortal to get maximum pressure, get in the face of the Caffeinated Knights, and it's working. They're not expecting these people to just be wanting to fight underneath a stompy stomp stunning Immortal.
Alright, looks like they're gonna go ahead and then secure this Immortal. I love the use of the blocking field there.
Love it.
Alright. See what kind of pressure they can create in bot lane. Lovely move, just being a pest on that. Tracer.
Absolutely a pest.
That's what you expect from a Tracer player, right?
Exactly. Because also she's stacking. She's stacking up for her bomb. So you got to get all the hits you can get in.
Alright. But they do have Exterminator Rainer on their side, burning down the shield already. But as you look at the XP, 30k marching towards level 16s. There's a whiff on the NA arrow there. There's blocking field looking. Big pull and protect coming out by the Anduin. What a play by Love Dart.
What an incredible play, because we see both tanks sort of living in the back line of their opponent's team and trying to get some value, both having such great awareness of what's going on.
All right,
and Invulnerable comes out again. Trying to secure this fort, and they do. So it makes it a little bit more even in the bottom lane here. While we see a very even fight happening between Arc and Epic.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And
it's so even.
Nearly the same health bars there.
Exactly.
I saw that.
You pop up and they're just like the same health bars. This is why we need like a HOTS version of Super Smash Brothers, where we just have the one-on-one fights. Let's
Exactly.
go.
All
Oh,
right.
Nemo.
Oh, maybe
Probably-
overstayed a little bit too long. I'm sorry I missed that
But-
kill.
Also just rotated in a very odd spot to come from behind the enemy team's fort like that. So
Yeah, I kind of think Lima was trying to deny rotation there, but with the Dahaka and the Rainer just able to secure that. There's the Blessed Shield does go out. Wonder if it was a panic Blessed Shield. I'm not quite sure. Looking for an engage there. Felipe in a little bit of trouble. There's the Hornipole. Does secure the kill out onto the Junkrat. And
what
whoa.
an eye! What an eye!
Thread it perfectly, right?
Right, sees it. And God, I love it.
All right, yeah, definitely back off from this. There's the Tyrael sword to check it out. All right, such a spicy counterplay there by the side of 30k.
They just applying that maximum pressure. Again, we're seeing. Ooh,
All right.
oh, look at this camp denial. It was like a triple. You missed it, Sil. It was a triple dash by that Tracer, and when you hear that, you're like, "Oh God,
Yeah.
please, no, not towards me."
I saw it, and then I started to pan down because Ark was trying to do a little bit of defense and pesting on his own.
And we see just that crazy burn. You know, it makes me wonder, maybe we should be, we talk about so much about Vala, Greymane, and Rainer. I think we need to be putting Hanzo a little bit higher on that tier list of the fast burners, because that was just amazing job by Albatox.
Agreed. I know one of our players on our team does play that Hanzo.
I think practice will be in store.
All right. All right. Love seeing the cues coming out from Gray over there. Just really well timed and well done. All right. They're putting just maximum pressure there. There's shields coming out onto protecting that catapult they have down here. Just wrecking so much damage. Junkrat does go out.
Easy heals by Zadie for bringing her entire team back up to health.
All right. Meanwhile, Raynor rotating top to go ahead and stop this push here, but there's a big tongue out there. Countered by the NA arrow. There's a Hordle Pull in the back lane that... Oh my gosh, I thought that would have stopped the Anduin ult. Did you see that?
Yeah, I guess it just didn't get it there.
Yeah, I just saw them move, but Anduin does go down.
I think he was missing his the stun. It was
Yeah.
just the Hortipult booping him out of the way.
I'm gonna have to look at that replay again because it looked like they moved like 2 inches down. Maybe it was the blocking field that moved them out of the way. There's Blessed Shield, but it does whiff. Yeah. I think one of the things that was missed in this fight is they were protecting that catapult that did so much damage to the bot towers there. And it was just continuously hitting while they were trying to get more value in this bot. And they did get the whole wall.
I mean, they got the whole wall and like a third of that health of that fort.
Yep.
So they almost have top down. So getting this objective is basically maybe GG at the end. If
Yep.
30K can secure this one again.
They need to find a pick. They see Hanzo down in bot lane. He's in that wave. All right.
And we see Caffeinated Knights kind of shy, a little timid to come up. They're people shy.
They know that 20s will be online soon for 30K.
Yep. And that makes you very people shy. And 30K is like, well, we'll just abuse this and go ahead and try to take this fort.
Oh, what a great denial with that blocking field to Arc there.
No flanking allowed, Arc.
All right, there's the tongue denial out onto Arc too with a great Q from the Hogger.
Again, 20's online for 30K, not quite there yet for Caffeinated Knights. It's a very little aggressiveness that they can actually do here, but they're going to get it in 1 second.
All right, they have win condition officially in top lane. Let's see what they can make happen here.
20's online for both sides.
Yep. I love the denial of rotation from that blocking field. Nagrim, I'm learning things from you. Thank you.
Heck yeah! Even the sanctification being dropped, you know, to secure the fight under the immortal. It's huge.
Big engage out there. There's the invulnerable comes out from there. All the R's being pressed. Hogger does go down. Oh my goodness. And 2 members down on 30K. What will Caffeinated Knights do?
Still, you want to show the talents? Chat's wondering.
All right, there you go, chat.
I think we straight up saw what the Anduin ult upgrade was. It's that invulnerability at 20, which is sort of like, oh, I see you, Nagrim. I see you. You're invincible. Circle, I'll raise you mine.
We didn't see anything gray color there. We didn't see anything. Meanwhile, Limu doing what Limu does best on that Tracer. Being a pest there does get so much damage out there, but is... Oh, did they get that pick? Get out of the stun circle. I was so nervous. Oh my gosh.
All the time.
Oh, my heart was pounding there for you, Anduin. All right, Hogger will be up in 3 seconds. Junkrat will be up post-haste after that. But they will have the advantage in the fight.
Blessed Shield's trying to get that.
Oh, but there's a counter with the NA arrow right there.
Blessed Shield was trying to secure that kill on Limo. Limo gets out of that trouble, and now they're just...
All right, there's
the
blocking field.
Forward.
There's the Anduin ulti. Big Junkrat tired. They're all asleep from Zades. Root and Love Dart in so much trouble. Does go down from the Hogger. Oh my goodness, they really want to get Limu there, but I'm not sure they're going to secure that kill. Wow.
Oh my goodness, it's just like a circle after a circle of invulnerable, and how each team's using that to secure these fights. Just incredible work.
Wow. That was spicy.
Sort of maybe clumping a little bit too much, getting caught together where you're allowing, you know, the Hanzo arrow to get everyone. You're allowing
Oh, Blessed
The
Shield goes out and
sweeps.
does not connect, and there's the kill out on Johanna, and this core is falling, and I do believe they will be successful in finishing this. GG's already being called out. Game 2 going to 30k. What sweaty team fights we saw that game. That
Oh my
was super
goodness.
fun to watch.
It's so funny because what the main tools used there were these talents that are meant for disengages. It's like the salvation, which you don't see too often, but so fun to see it being used here very often. Shorter cooldown too when you take that 20 upgrade. And then of course you have the Holy Arena at 20 for Tyrael, which is just like, homies, let's all, get damage free over here.
Yeah,
It's a
really.
damage free zone. It's like the
Really
so
well
I don't know. It's
played,
great.
but obviously the pick coming up from they had race and pick potential with their the heroes that they picked. So really well done on the side of 30k.
Yeah, and it's if we don't see a Tracer ban, I'm gonna be very surprised. Limu's just dominating on that, harassing everybody, and really keeping an eye on that backline when to dive. Even Epic, oh my goodness, when he did that Hortipult into that backline, saw the low health Junkrat up next to that wall. It was
Yeah.
perfect. It's just such great team awareness. But you know what? I will say this: Caffeinated Knights are not going down easily. They are
Nope.
fighting tooth and nail, and these are such great, great fights. This is a wonderful matchup. I'm loving it.
Really well done. I love seeing that talent on Johanna. You don't see it picked often, but I saw a lot of good value coming out of it in that case.
Wait, which talent? The I'm gonna get you talent? That's what I'm gonna call it
Yes,
now.
at 7, Steed Charge. You don't see it often. And also look passive. Increase the duration of Iron Skin by 2 seconds.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a lobby in the NGS chat.
We do. All right, I'm going to go ahead
I
and...
love it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and update the next map. We are going to Infernal Shrines.
Mm-hmm. This is like a staple that should be in both teams' sort of back pocket of a map that they can play well on. I know I've seen 30k play well on this map. I actually think I saw Caffeinated Night tends to ban this map in NGS. So I don't know if maybe it was more strategic towards certain teams or if they just personally don't enjoy playing on this map. We shall see. But it'd be a lot of fun to see Epic pull out that Hogger one more time. And let's see him go, do the infinite spin. Like, show us. Give us a clinic on how easy it is to pull off, right, Sil? Very easy, right?
Oh, sure. Whisper, I watched that video. I tried. I'm doing something wrong, I think.
You're learning. You're scaling.
I'm learning. I'm scaling.
Exactly. You're scaling. You're scaling. We are ready, right?
We are ready. I'm ready. This is game 3. Let's see where this goes. Will we have a domination or will we see a swing back towards our underdogs here, Caffeinated Knights?
It's a best out of 5, so Violets have the 2-game lead. This could be it. Or is it the beginning of a counter sweep? Who knows?
Yeah, time will tell. Time will tell. This game will tell.
Yes, this game will tell us all.
I really think that we're gonna see changes in the bans here. We've seen Lucio banned out and Lunaro banned out in both games. What do you think?
I think you know that it's a good Hogger map. That's probably something you should have on the table to ban, regardless, of how well he was able to execute those last 2 matches. But personally, if I was on the team, I'd be like, guys, I just don't want to deal with the Tracer anymore. So either we do something to really lock her down, or please, can we not face it?
And while chat cannot see it, Limu has that Tracer picture there, just on their portrait, saying, "I dare you to ban me."
Yeah, you could tell. That's a cheeky face right there.
Yep, definitely cheeky.
So I think we're just waiting for Caffeinated Knights to give us their readies, but otherwise we are good to go.
I just want to give a shout out to Love Dart and the value they got out of that Anduin ulti. You don't see it often, but definitely got value out of it.
Yeah, it was really like such a great decision to hold and to really think about what you were going to do with that. It kind of gave me some perspective because you're going into a team that has their own sort of sanctification circle, and why not? Why
Yeah.
not sort of do the same? Because what are you light bombing into? You're light bombing into a cleanse. So I don't know. It's a really smart pickup. I'm gonna keep that in mind going forward myself. Because I do know Weary Day, who plays on the Wild Heart CCL team, he does prefer that ult as well.
Yeah, it got a lot of value that game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just waiting for these games to load in. See if these bans change up dudettes. I really hope that they do.
Yeah. I want to see them saying, "I respect your hero so much."
All right, there it
see
is.
it again.
That's right. Get out of here, Lima, with that tracer. It's too good. Respect.
And Love Dart, you are not allowed to have fun.
Nope.
Taking out his Lucio.
All right. Then no to Maiev. I have in the research that I did, they do play Maiev and has been banned against them a lot. Very powerful pick potential. And no to Haka this time. Too valuable on this huge map, apparently. And there's the first pickup on Hogger.
Oh, Arc denying Epic its continued run on the Hogger. I like it. I like it.
Are they going to counter by taking that Blaze? Because last time they banned the Blaze.
True. Very true. We do know Epic plays that.
I like there it is, the Blaze and the Junkrat. So we have a little bit of a switcheroo here.
We're switching it up. Albatox picking up the Junkrat that we've seen played often by Felipe and Blaze. But Osmanthus goes again back onto that Johanna, so she's going to do the "I'm going to get you" talent, I'm sure.
Well, I'm curious to see if Johanna will change her talents in this case. Or if that's just a play style that Osmanthus is comfortable with. Once again, Love Dart picking up the Anduin. You know what I haven't seen all games? There hasn't been a single Stukov game. Will that change?
I think it's he's in sort of like this bizarre place where you don't have these cleanses and these competitive games. It's so much about that chain CC to lock down and kill a target. So
yeah,
it's a little bit to his disadvantage, but you never know.
All right, no Sylvanas.
Not allowed either. No shutting down my towers, please. Thank you.
Last ban.
Russianator saying that the people demand Artanis.
I see.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess. People as in person.
All right, last ban coming out from Caffeinated Nights. Let's see how this goes. And once again, no Majestic one for 30k. Just say no to the Hoppy Deer.
The Hoppy Deer, or as I'm going to call her, the Hoppy Llama.
The Hoppy Llama reported. Dudettes is rebranding HOTS, if anyone doesn't know.
I mean, they certainly don't care. They don't care about the game at all.
True.
Might as well make it my own.
Oh, Genji and Rhaegar. This is a spicy pick.
Oh, Limu's gonna harass with yet another harassing hero. The Genji gonna be all over that backline. So choose carefully, Grey Color and Felipe. He's coming for you.
Yeah, I think that was a challenge. Pick your squishy ones carefully. Jaina, okay. And there's the Hanzo. All right.
Oh, the brothers are going to be fighting on opposite sides. Let's go. Who do you pick, the Hanzo or the Genji?
Ooh. I think we're going to see a switch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Nagram's going to play Diablo. Yeah.
You're not fooling anybody. We know who plays what role.
This is a lot of dive on the side of 30k. You've got Rhaegar's bite, Genji coming in, Diablo in the back line, big flank by the Blaze. This is what I'm imagining in these team fights.
Mm-hmm. So they'll have such great poke from Junkrat, kind of whittling down the health pool of Caffeinated Knights, and then you just have like that kind of 1-2 punch of Diablo followed by the Genji.
Will we see? Oh, sorry.
You do have some burst on the side of Caffeinated Knights with the Jaina. It's very bursty hero. And maybe...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, so maybe it just feels like they're going for more of like the objective capture on the side of Caffeinated Knights versus the team fight mentality on 30k. But let's go ahead. Tell me who's playing
All
what
right,
over there.
Limu on that 2018 carpet ride playing the Genji, Epic player on the Blaze, Nagram playing the Diablo. We've got Zadie once again on the Rhaegar. And then, who am I missing? Did I miss it? I got everyone, I think. All right.
You got the Diablo?
Oh, Diablo, yeah. Nagram on the Diablo.
Don't forget the Fire Lord like that. He won't like that. Felipe, we have him playing Jaina on the side of Caffeinated Knights. Great color on the Hanzo, Love Dart on the Anduin, Osmanthus on the Johanna again, and Arc picking up that Hogger.
All right, what an initial scuffle. There is a very aggressive jet propulsion out onto the backline by Epic, but just an initial scuffle here. Who will make the rotation more quickly to the next lane? Or are they looking for blood here? Big blizzard coming out from the Jaina there, taking so much damage.
Going to the lanes.
All right, sorry if I was muted there. I had to mute fit. My dog Henry has something to say about these team fights. I did pull up the talents here and see that that stim pack here, adrenaline stim pack. That's usually what I see in off-lane Blaze. Is being picked up by Epic player. All right, let's take a look. Speaking of Epic player, and we could Arc up here. Always want to give a little bit of love to the off-laners there. All right, Hogger already moving in mid, maybe looking to be the double soaker so that they can run a really strong 4-man on the side of Caffeinated Knights. All right, there's the contestant camp there. Big blizzard going out onto Diablo. Does get a wallbang out onto there, and they do secure it for the side of 30k. What
and he
a
makes
fight.
It out with like
yeah.
200 health. Lucky Devil Man. So a little bit of advantage again on the macro going to 30k here. They have the mid lane pushing still with that camp.
Yep.
They secure this neutral camp. So Caffeinated Knights doing a lot of catch up and now putting themselves in a really awkward position where they could get invaded as they're trying to get their own camp from mid lane.
You do
but
see.
Instead, you see Limu.
Ooh. Up top, looking for a pick out onto Arc is slowed by the oil, but
they're staying underneath the tower. Oh, the Diablo!
Nagram in the back,
Nagram!
And they do secure that kill. Holy moly, that was spicy.
Oh, what a combo! Nagram just pushing him right outside the gate, enough for Epic to get his Q off. Oh, beautiful! That was fun. That's a clip.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, someone definitely clipped that. What a play. All right, both teams looking to take their shaman camps. Although, it looks like Felipe is going to go ahead and abandon that. Interesting.
Nothing more terrifying than seeing that Diablo come up from the bottom. I was like, that is like Jaws-esque music. He is coming out to get you.
There's the Hogger starting that spin.
Oh!
Felipe needs to go ahead and gather up those minions for Hogger to really get a lot of value on that. Unfortunately, there's a team fight looking for a pick out onto Love Dart there. Love Dart just stuck in the mud. And there's huge jet propulsion out, and they do secure 2 kills. Wow. What a play.
Wow. I actually thought Love Dart was going to make it out alive, but that added mud just didn't help him. And then, oh no.
Really surprised but that the Jaina was still positioned over there because they lost their healer in that case. Take a look at these
caught on the wrong side of the wall.
Yep. You do see that Blaze taking that suppressive fire, which does reduce the spell power on the side of Caffeinated Knights. And that camp getting so much value there.
Jin to Jaina just feels perfect. So they're easily going to get this camp. They already have half the health down of this tower. So they're definitely going to get this tower. And the question is how much more onto that keep they're going to get with this first objective. First objective cell.
I know. Crazy.
Caffeinated Knights trying to counter by picking up this bruiser camp. Also maybe to deny.
Meanwhile, look at the
pickup of it.
harassment on Hogger there. I'm surprised Diablo hasn't rotated again to try to get another spicy pick.
Oh, yeah. I think Dagram's like, let's just
Meanwhile,
get the buildings,
look
guys.
at what Caffeinated Knights did with their John Cena. John Cena is a frozen Punisher, was able to shut down that tower, but they had managed to pull John Cena onto that bruiser camp.
Oh, very smart.
Yeah. Alright, they're going to be able to clear this. They're going to look for value elsewhere. Meanwhile, Blaze just really bullying Hogger over here. Alright, Johanna going in with an Unstoppable plus the Condemn. Seeing if they can find a pick here, but maybe not quite in a position team-wise. They don't quite have an engage yet with the team that they have.
We do see the 30k creeping ever so slowly to 10. 10s are now online for them.
Let's take a look at those talents if everyone wants to take a peep at that. Alright, it's Spicy Invade. They can't do anything. They don't have 10s yet on the side of Caffeinated Knights.
Nima trying to harass while Nagram stays hidden, but nope, they see you.
They know, they know.
They see you, baby boy. You gotta get out.
They have the scatter arrows to help scout for them.
And then I'm sorry, my girl Zadie down here getting the camp. She's like, all right, boys, I got this. Don't worry.
That's the value of having a Rhaegar on your team. Is very good at taking camps solo.
So you want to show some talents again?
Sure, there's the talents right there. And you do see that Steed talent being picked up by the Johanna again. All right. There's the Blessed Shield does go out, but there's not enough follow-up. There's the Light Bomb, followed up by the APOC. Oh.
Combo off, just not any follow-up on it.
There's the ring does catch Nagram there. Hogger looking for the kill, does secure it. There's... Oh, that's such a spicy... that was blocked by his own bunker.
Oh, no.
That's that. The thing is, his bunker can be used to zone like that, but it also can block you.
Can't help but think, though, that there was maybe a little bit of anti-synergy there. The Dragon's Arrow stunning the Diablo in the middle of the Ring of Frost that maybe the Jaina calculated would get him just as he's walking through. So hopefully that wasn't really what the plan was there.
Gray knowing better than to poke out too much with that Genji there.
His brother's out for blood.
All right. Take a look at those talents again. I feel like we don't see Ring of Frost as often. Yep. Hanzo scouting out with his arrow, looking for a pick onto Limu. Does jump away. There's the... Does get the pick out onto the Genji. And confirmation they did use Blessed Shield, so he couldn't jump away, so...
Ancestral Healing just a split second too short, but maybe that Blessed Shield made it a little bit more difficult to calculate.
Alright, there's the APOC coming out.
Love Dart.
Big damage coming out. Oh, what a ring! Oh, this is so spicy. And Zadie does go down along with the Junkrat. And holy moly, 3 kills.
Goodness.
They do need one. Yeah, go ahead.
No, they were so focused on Love Dart and getting him, and he was trying to live that they totally forgot about Felipe and the Hanzo in the back line. That what a wonderful Ring of Frost. And I guess that sort of answers your question, right? So like you don't see it often, but there's a reason for it right there.
Yep. Don't get distracted. You can do this.
Get the monkeys.
Big flank is denied by the
Ooh, Dragon
Chastise.
Strike.
All right, you saw that
Dragon
instant
Blade.
mount coming out from Osmanthus there. But Johanna looking a little bit low on mana. All right, big root coming out. There's the bunker is being dropped. You do see Hogger being harassed in the back line. Spins away. Getting so much value from the oil spill from the blaze.
What a presence by 30K. They were down 3 people, and they came back and just basically bullied Caffeinated Knights off of the point, even though they were in control of that.
There is a huge pick out onto the Jaina. Osmanthus booped into the back line of 30K. Hogger spinning away. All right. Oh, Junkrat ulti coming out. And what a save by Liftar, but it's not enough. To still goes down by Genji. Wow.
What a combo. Nagram landing his combos, and Zadie with a follow-up to secure some kills.
I think if we go back to the replay, we'll really see the value of Limu on that Genji. Like, distracting them from getting the Shrine Monkeys there. And they had a chance to come back, and they did it.
They were so close, 32 monkeys.
Yeah, I think if they hadn't chased Limu there and just kept focusing on it, they could have secured it.
I think Caffeinated Knights is also suffering from a lot of their squishies stepping a little bit too far up. And it's making them such easy pickings for a tank as experienced like Nagram, and just the sheer dominance and communication of 30K.
Yeah. All right. John Cena does go down. They're probably going to go ahead and push and finish off this last bit of structure here. There's the Unstoppable out from the Hogger, spinning away.
And looking at their 16s, I'm sure coming up here shortly for 30K too.
All right, Johanna wanting to go in. Unstoppable is popped. Are they... There's the counter engage right there. Big... Oh, what a light bomb combo. And there's the bunker is dropped. Ancestral does connect Limu in a lot of trouble. Doesn't make the jump over, but gets into the homie bunker. There's the counterattack. What a pull by Love Dart. Oh my goodness, this is so sweaty. They don't have 16s yet.
They do.
No, 30... Caffeinated Knights doesn't have 16s yet, but they were engaging, and it almost seemed like they were like, let's go, they don't have 16s yet, and then 30K is like, oh yeah, let's play, and they got their 16s online, and 2 kills.
Oh my goodness. They were living in the base of Caffeinated Knights.
For so long, yeah.
And they're still looking for their 16s coming up here shortly. Next objective is top, which is a top lane has been a little bit pushed already by that first objective when 30K secured it way back, you know, like, what, 6 minutes ago?
Yeah. All right. Big piercing chastise coming out from the Android. I know he's working on stacking there. Does have 4 stacks.
And just, again, seeing Limo just dash through, harass, and then back up. You know, causing chaos. That's what Genji players do. They just cause chaos.
Motha would be proud, right?
Oh, no!
All right, does not connect with the light bomb. There's a homie bunker out. Look at it. They're in there just shooting fire at nothing. Maybe a little bit of trolling there. That's pretty funny.
You hate to see it though, a light bomb, and then you actually pull that person that has the light bomb out of the fight, so you don't get much value for it. Just such a bummer.
All right, they're so aggressive, just not letting up any pressure in this mid lane here.
A little bit A-Rammy, eh?
Yeah.
Because at some point, yes, they have to split off, which Arc does just now, to go deal with the giants that are pushing in the bottom lane.
Look at them. This posture right here. All right, big condemn coming out. They are looking for a kill. But there's the counter Wallbang by the Diablo. Oh, big pick out onto the Genji. Maybe outstayed their welcome just a little bit there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Having a little bit too much fun flipping and flopping around a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if they can get anything off of that. There's the APOC combo. Does go directly onto Love Dart. And they do secure the kill out onto the Anduin. There's Homie Bunker is dropped. Help protect from the ring.
And what I absolutely love is that every time Nagram does the combo, he's getting some DPS follow-up.
Oh,
really great.
Big jet propulsion stun out there. Yeah, you just can't stand close to each other when you have a blaze over there. And it's going to secure.
Goes down.
The secure on the Johanna. All right, they're looking for more picks here.
With a 40+ death timer like that.
Yep.
Like
a little bit rough.
Grab of this objective here. And they'll have to sort of deal with the bottom lane on Caffeinated Knights being pushed into their base. But yeah, all hands on deck to defend this one.
Oh, Nagram going in. Doesn't quite get that Hanzo slippery, you know. All right. Let's see, will they be able to end with this Punisher? They have 20s. They have a lot of pressure. You do see Hogger in bot lane clearing up some of those Katas to see if they can get. There's Hellgate being used. There's a pull out by Love Dart and followed up by Chastise. Homie Bunker is dropped. Johanna going in with a big condemn. There's Unstoppable being popped up. Light Bomb does connect. And they do get the pick out onto the Blaze. They're looking for more. Will Hogger be able to finish things out? But Jaina goes down. What a counter kill. And there's the kill out onto Hogger in the back lane. Johanna is pulled by Love Dart. Chastise does go out, but they're so low. John Cena wrecking damage over here. Does Osmethus get out? And Unstoppable is popped. Oh my goodness. They have so many answers. But they are also 2 levels down. John Cena doing plus the APOC combo and does connect the stun, and Johanna does go down, and I do believe they can finish here. Looking for another kill.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah. What a fight, though. Caffeinated Knights gave them. I have to give credit to them.
Yeah.
First season in the heroic division, they fought till the very last second every fight. So
GG, well done. Yep.
But congratulations to 30K. Our season, is it 13, right?
Yeah, season 13.
Okay. Our season 13 heroic champions.
All right, dudettes. Let's see if any of them want to do an interview. Let me send them. Do you want to message your friend? See if they want to go? All right. Let me go ahead and update that.
Alexia, can we interview the Violets? She's in the stream. We always like to ask some fun questions and get to know the players.
Yeah,
all
we'd
right.
love.
He said sure, so let's go down to. He's asking what channel. Should we just go to an NGS lobby?
Yeah, let's go to an NGS lobby. We can go to lobby 2. Let's go.
Okay. I'm in the lobby.
We are here. We have arrived.
We have arrived. Oh, and Epic Players here.
Hello.
Congratulations, Epic.
Thank you.
Boo-boo-boo-boo. Those are like, fireworks being fired because you guys were on fire today. Oh my goodness.
Very
Holy
dominant
cannoli.
showing.
I mean, this is crazy. You guys come from like winning the HRCS Champions of Champion, and now you're winning heroic championships. Like, how does it feel to just be so dominant in such a well-oiled machine that you guys, the Violets, are?
Pretty good.
Okay.
A man of few words, all right. I can respect that.
Oh, we're getting the rest of the crew up in
Yeah,
there.
let's
Hello.
go.
Aujourd'hui, on se trouve pour un nouveau tuto Gaz-le.
All right. Well, I was just asking Epic, and he said pretty good. But let me hear from you guys. How does it feel to come off of like winning the HRCS champions? Now you guys win this heroic championship division. Like, how does it feel like to be the Violets that are just so dominant right now?
Pretty good.
It's alright.
Oh my God, you guys. Zadie, help me
Just
here.
so
Zadie,
funny.
help
Il a sorti le Pretty Good, c'est dingue.
That's how it's been. I think we're pretty happy. We had some lows at some point. We lost Negrom for a little part, then we got him back. So I think
Then
we're
I
pretty
revived.
happy of how it turned out. To be fair,
Oh, I mean,
And,
definitely.
yeah.
That
Out cheating.
Wait, what?
I
He's
said, we are out
chilling. He's
cheating.
chilling.
he's chilling.
No, we are.
I thought you said another word that sounded like, you know, what you were saying. But I mean, we have to ask Limo some questions about why do you like to harass people so much with such harassing type heroes?
We talked about it a lot in the cast.
I mean, it's fine. You have blinks, you die, and your team wins.
Like, you were all over them at all times. It was actually so much fun to watch. There was one point where all I heard was your blink, 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 and I was scared myself. Do you like to terrorize your opponents this way?
Like, sure, but yes, sure.
Obviously, dudettes.
He
Obviously.
terrorizes me as
Il a
well
pas compris.
doing that.
Yeah, light bomb.
Oh yes, the light bulb Genji combo could be so much
We
fun.
didn't
too.
do any, but no, he terrorizes me because he's like always
Oh, yeah.
like off.
He'll
to,
call for
like,
light bomb even when Zadie doesn't play Anduin.
Yeah. He's gonna whisper me in the day randomly in my DMs in Discord, hey, light bomb me. And then he does the same thing in games sometimes, and I'm not even there, and he knows. So it's kind of confusing. He's like, he's gonna give me a heart attack once, but we love him this way.
I love it. He's, you know, that's good. That means you guys are synergizing and you're communicating well. Was that ever a point of challenge for you guys throughout the season? Like, what have you guys done to sort of work on that and get to where you are today, where you guys are such a well-oiled machine?
It was just a little bit of time getting used to Nagram and how he plays tank, because we struggled a little bit when we first got him, because we went through a few different tanks. But once we got a few weeks under our belt, it was pretty good.
I just want to talk about Nagram's pick in top lane going behind towers to secure the Hogger kill. I hope somebody clipped that because Dudettes and I were losing our minds at that, so really well played there. What was comms like when that happened?
I say nothing. I say maybe I go in, and
I'm
then
here.
Liu say kick a chat.
Nagram didn't say anything. He just went and did it, and we were just like, nice.
And you're like, oh, hey, dude, I'm there.
Non, j'ai même pas crié.
It was so fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, wait, there's a Diablo coming on this side out of the corner of our eyes. We see it, and it was good that you were there to follow up. That's actually sort of part of the communication that I'm wondering, because especially in that last game, Nagram, anytime you did your APOC combo, there was follow up. So that's sort of what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how did you guys get to that point? Because a lot of teams in NGS aren't there yet. So it's like, whatever little secret or you guys want to share about what got you to that, to be able to execute these combos so well, I mean, tell us so that we can be as good as you.
And it's just practice. Nagram's like, look at me, I APOC, and we all go in with him.
You drop anything you're doing,
Mm.
and then you're going.
There you
Comment
have
tu
it,
dis
Dudettes
crier?
practice.
I think that's how we communicate.
Exactly. Comment tu dis crier?
Yelling?
Shouting? Non? Yelling?
Shouting, yelling. Yeah.
You're shouting a
Il
lot.
faut
Got
marquer.
it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Probably too much.
As part of communication, we had some rough times as well with me not being able to tell who is talking at all. So for a big part of the season, people were calling light bombs. I had no fucking idea who's talking. And then once we got that sorted for cleanses, then like a lot of things that got also better. Because it would be confusing.
Just want to
Like
give you a shout out, Zadie. I saw some really awesome cleanses with that Rhaegar D coming out in Game 1 and Game 2. It was so good. So good.
I just love like the idea of like just that synergy and communication you guys have completely. I wanted to ask Epic because You look like you were. It's such like a 1v1 with Ark. All matches. We
Yep.
literally click up like we're like he had tongued you and you had wall banged him or whatever, and then we see you guys both walk away at the same health HP. Like, so I guess what I should ask is, when do you guys think we should start campaigning for Blizzard to do like a Smash Brothers version of Heroes characters? Because you guys were just in a 1v1 the whole time. Anytime we would peek over there.
They can do that after they invest more resources in HOTS in the first place.
That's
Sad.
true. That's true. Is that the matchups that you had? You were Hogger into his Blaze, into his Dehaka with your Hogger. Like, are those matchups that you sort of know how to play, or you're familiar with, or is it just familiarity with Ark himself as a player that allows you to play it?
They're just the top meta offlaners. Like, if you're an offlaner, you know those matchups. You've played them millions of times by this point. They're just the most common offlaners to pick.
Very true. Very true. Well, oh my god, it was just honestly, it was a lot of fun to cast. I've watched you guys so much through HRCS, and to kind of realize, like, literally an hour ago, I was like, wait a second, I'm casting them. I was like, wow, this is going to be a fun freaking match. It's, you know, I know, because I know you guys have been watching so much. Truly, congratulations. What's sort of next for the team? Like, what do you, where can we see you next? What's up? What's going to happen in the future for the Violets?
Don't know. I mean, there's no like.
It's
like
gonna be determined soon.
I mean, the next season of NGS hasn't been announced yet, so we don't know anything about that. Like, HRCS hasn't been announced yet, so there's not really anything to plan right now. So it'll be a break, and then we'll figure it out when more things get announced.
So we're all gonna sit on a beach, got it, and drink some cocktails. I agree. Sil, you have any questions?
Oh, just the last question. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, just shout outs to my team, shout outs to NGS and all the casters, and shout outs to 30K, Slexia, Not Paradox, and all the rest of the 30K staff for supporting us.
Aww.
Awesome.
And
I would like to have on my part. I would like to. He said shout out to Lemu's rat. I would like to have for me a special shout out to all the GGS community, because they've been so supportive of me and they've always been there and following me. So shout out to all GGS and Jazzaline. So
yeah, queen, you're our queen.
Hell yeah. All right.
Nagram, did you have a shout out, or that was just it?
That's it.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Limo, any shout outs to all the other people playing Harassing Heroes?
Yeah, you're
le pédophile.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys are having too much fun, lols.
Honestly, congratulations again. You guys worked so hard for it. It shows. It was beautiful to watch. Really perfect games. Such a clinic. Something good to learn from for anyone who's trying to really understand how to work as a well-oiled machine. So again, congratulations to you guys and to everyone over at 30K. Slexia did such a great job. Not Paradox, everyone. All right. With that said, we're going to let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday or whatever day it is for you. If you're international, Sil and I are going to go wrap up the cast.
All right.
It's like 4 or 5 a.m. for the Yuba guys.
Yes.
Well, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Thank you.
Bye.
GG's, salam.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that was super fun.
You can totally tell why they have like such a good time playing with each other. Like, whoa, I mean, what a fun bunch of people.
All right, folks. Well, that is it. Our best of 5 game being wrapped up in a 3-0 domination. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And GG's, we're looking forward to, there's one more game tomorrow, I believe. It's later in the evening, right? Can we double check the time?
Yes, it's a little bit later. I think hold on, because you had messaged me about it.
Yeah. And then after that, I'm sure
9:30 Eastern.
9:30 Eastern.
Division B Grand Finals. Yeah, and then I think that'll be a wrap on this season of NGS.
Yeah, be sure to. We have grand finals in my division also next week.
Oh, never mind. So it's not a wrap this weekend. My God.
Soon, and then we'll see everybody later and enjoy tomorrow's cast. So go out there and support the teams.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll see everyone at the mead hall when that does come up. So
yes, congratulations again to 30K Violet. And honestly, congratulations to Caffeinated Knights. Like, first season in Heroic Division, they did such an incredible job, and you can only imagine the growth from here that they're going to have. So really loved watching both of these teams duke it out today.
super fun games. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. GG's.
Good night.